Earth Is Ghetto, episode 32. They named the most powerful AI chip on Earth after a man most people were never taught to see. Dr. David Blackwell, statistician, mathematician, architect of probability, game theory, information theory, architect of AI. Let me say this in plain English. Artificial intelligence works by looking at information, finding patterns, and making better decisions over time. That process starts with one question. How do you learn from data without being fooled by it? David Blackwell answered that question. He created the math that teaches machines how to improve their guesses and reduce bias. That's not a side contribution, that's the starting engine of AI. He wasn't unknown, he was inconvenient. PhD at 22, they trusted his mind, but they were afraid of his presence. How erasure works, math conference booth, a man stops, stares at Blackwell's photo.
This picture can't be right. David Blackwell isn't black.
See, they believed the theorem, they just couldn't imagine the skin. Sound familiar? They gave him money so he wouldn't have to teach. Not because he wasn't qualified, but because they wouldn't put him in front of students. Segregation, disguised as support. When white institutions shut their doors, Howard University became the shelter. Black excellence wasn't absent, it was contained. Then, in 1954, he went to teach at Berkeley. No hotel would take his family, no housing would open its doors, so he slept in parks, taught anyway, raised 7 children, and never let bitterness narrate his life. Blackwell helped invent a way of thinking called Bayesian. It starts with a belief. You test that belief against new evidence, and you update what you think is true. Instead of clinging to what you believed before, that's how learning works. Ironically, the man who taught the world how to reduce bias was erased by it. His work wasn't about winning fast, it was about convergence, stability, and outlasting the noise. He didn't fight loudly, he lasted longer than a lie. If Blackwell were alive today, he'd raise his hand and say, there is bias in the data. And now the entire world runs on systems built from his warnings. Imagine if his face wasn't hidden for 50 years. What would STEM look like? What would aspiration look like? We don't become what we're capable of, we become what we're shown. NVIDIA honored the math. They did what companies do. They named the future after a black man. But teaching the story was never their job. That part belongs to us. Earth is Ghetto. New episodes every Monday at 7 p.m.